friends, welcome to our YouTube channel, Plant-Based Cooking by WannaBee Chef. Today we're not going to be cooking, but I'm going to be sharing with you some tips. By the way, I'm Chef Anita. I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on condiments. And I'm going to show you some of my favorite homemade condiments. By the way, to learn a lot of these, we do have classes on virtual cooking classes on Zoom that you could take with us. But let's get started with our condiments. So here I have a plate of condiments that I made at home. Let me go one by one. This is pickled turmeric. This is pickled ginger. This is homemade hot sauce, red chili sauce. This is a homemade bruschetta. This is some fermented Meyer lemons, okay? So I'm gonna talk about each one by one while we go through this video. So condiments really help to make your meal more palatable. If you're eating tons of whatever, whether I'm a vegetarian, so if you're eating vegetables like me and whole grains, a bunch of condiments could actually change the taste of your food and make it more exciting. Make you know, like kind of, let's say, tickle your taste buds. Let's say that. So, let's go with the first one. We have here the pickled turmeric. As we all know and hear so much about this golden root, turmeric is really good for you. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's really good for any kind of infection, any colds, any coughs in your body. So we all have heard about this turmeric, and we can go further into the properties of turmeric at another better time. But turmeric, we all know, is good for you. This one is a pickled turmeric, and it's great on the side with any kind of vegetables, or if you're a non-vegetarian, even with your meats. Just a piece of this will help to boost your immunity. Now here we have ginger, ginger root. This is sliced on the mandolin and then pickled. Also pickled in some good apple cider vinegar, which again is very good for you. Pickled ginger, again, ginger is an anti-inflammatory. It's very warming to the body. It's really good for you in the winter. And again, an easy addition on the side to your food. And here I have one of my favorites. It's a homemade chili sauce. I actually make this at home, and the reason I say chili, I know there's a huge variety of chili sauces that you can buy in the store, but because when you make it at home, it is free of any kind of preservatives. You know exactly the amount of sweetness. I add usually a coconut palm sugar, which I prefer over a white sugar. I add garlic. I add an apple cider vinegar. So all the ingredients that are going into this are really good for you. So if you can handle spices, make your chili sauce at home. It's actually, this wine is yummy. I could share all these recipes in a class, in a condiment class. And here, this is fermented lemons. It's Meyer lemons. I usually buy a bunch of these when they're in season. And this has been fermenting for a long time. I salt it with some really good sea salt, and I let it sit so it ferments so well. This just makes me my mouth water. And fermented foods are very good for your gut. So they're the fermented foods act as a probiotic, and which is a really good probiotics, as we know, are very good for your gut. So this is, can go into your fermented food category, the fermented lemons. This is a homemade bruschetta, which I did make from regular tomatoes. When tomatoes in the summer, I can get those colored ones with the yellow and the red cherry tomatoes. This is made in a really good extra virgin olive oil and garlic, and I usually make a ton of this and refrigerate it. It stays really well. It's really yummy over any kind of pasta or veggies for that matter. Today I'm gonna have it over some spaghetti squash. So this is a really good addition to any pasta or vegetable dish, or even sandwiches. So by the way, any of these condiments are really good in sandwiches or even as a topping for salad. You can't go wrong because if you're cooking your food really simple and you don't want to get into really an elaborate meal, just having a few condiments on hand in your refrigerator can actually change a meal around. You don't need tons of it. You don't have to always have it spicy. Even a bruschetta like this and some ginger, a pickled ginger, lemons. None of these are spicy on this plate except for this hot sauce, which again, you can make it very mild if you combine it with a tomato and make it like a tomato hot sauce. So any of these are really great. And to take a class, to learn these, go onto our website at wannabeechef.com, and we teach classes on Zoom. Chef Rama, my daughter, and I'm Chef Anita. And please join us for some more tips and new ideas on how to eat healthy, to eat plant-based on our cooking channel, Plant-Based Cooking by WannaBee Chef. So we come up with new ideas every week, new tips on how to eat well and stay healthy. Enjoy.